The danger of thinking negative thoughts and having what you feel are incessant negative feelings and ideas. Now, before I do the thing that you may expect me to do if you've seen many of my other talks and tell you that it's all just an illusion and to not take it too seriously, let me say a few other things first, and then we'll get to that. Negative thoughts, if you want to stipulate that that's what they are and pin that weight on them, they are as much of an opportunity as any other experience that you may have. It may be an opportunity to sort of point out to yourself how frequently you are wrong about the worry that you have, how many of the things that you've worried about have actually come true. And yes, you will probably find some. It would be kind of crazy if nothing that you ever worried about happened. But if you're able to break down the percentages, it's probably an incredibly small percentage, especially if you're watching this. I assume worry and negative thoughts may be something that you feel frequently. So that's when I think maybe it was Mark Twain, it could totally not be Mark Twain, said that I've lived many hard times in my life. Most of them have never happened, or much of which have never happened, which basically says most of the challenges and the struggles that I've had in my life have all been in here. And they've just been worries that I've clutched onto and wouldn't let go of, but that they never played out in life that way. And so while they didn't actually happen, I went through it all anyway. And so think about the extent to which that sort of hits home with you. If that's something that you can at least play with, contemplate, again, this perception of being drowning in negative thoughts is as much of an opportunity as anything else to really kind of think about the logic of your current situation, and does it hold up to even a little bit of scrutiny or not? The other thing that comes to mind is you probably are yearning for easy times, joyful times. And the world in which we exist is a world of opposites. Every coin has two sides to it. It exists in only that way. You can't have a one-sided coin. You know light because you know darkness. And your negative thoughts you know because you have had, or maybe still sometimes have, positive thoughts as well. And so it might give you an opportunity to kind of catch the rebound. And what I mean by that is if you think about your negative thoughts and you're sort of throwing that at the wall, well, the rebound of that is the positive thought or the joyful thought. And so there might be an opportunity that you utilize the negative thought to just rebound and say, oh, what's the positive opposite of this negative? Because I only know one because I know the other. So, hey, if this negative thought's going to be popping into my head, let me just catch the positive one on the rebound. And maybe this is a way that you can kind of sort of quickly shift that mode of thinking and take a different route with it. Now, the thing that I led with that I'll mention at least now is, my take on reality is that we are the creator. We are the one playing a trick on ourselves. We're playing that trick in order to have not only a view of all of creation from every single person that exists in the world. I put person in air quotes because I also mean animals and plants and anything that has consciousness. But not only are we getting all these different views, but the point is to have just an insurmountable range of experiences. And you are a confined portion of that overall experience. You, in and of yourself, have an incredibly wide range of experiences, not only internally, but externally. And the negative thoughts are one aspect of that. And so if you worry that, if you worry that your negative thoughts will do something, but honestly, if you worry that your negative thoughts will cause you to spiral, and I know that this is a common concern that people have, and why they can be hyper vigilant of what they think of as negative thoughts, because they worry that they're going to act on something, or that's going to quickly just spiral out of control, and suddenly they're going to end up for 5 years in bed and just unable to cope. But in this way, if you think about having just this wide range of experiences, and that part of that experience is that you will have negative thoughts. It just is in the same way as bad things will happen to good people. It's not some sort of poetic justice or karma or something like that. It is the point of trying to trick you into taking this all very seriously, so that you have that depth of feeling and experience. You appreciate a movie that you watch or a TV show that you watch because you lose yourself in it, even though you know that it's completely fake. And my take on reality is that that is exactly what is being done to us all day, every day. And so, of course, negative thoughts are a part of that. It has to be. In this world of experience as an illusion, and also in this world of opposites. It's just a necessity. But if you can find yourself getting very caught up in it, and this is sort of the end point to this, that you can sort of have a good chuckle at it and say, wow, I'm getting really negative here. And isn't that just because I'm really buying in to this illusion that I've created for myself, and that I'm taking it all very seriously? And so in that way, the movie is really profound and captivating. And that's what you would want as a movie creator or a director or an actor, what have you. If you can extract yourself and be the audience member and sort of catch yourself getting caught up in it all and shake yourself free of that, even momentarily, you may find reprieve in that, whereby you can at least see the negative thoughts for what they are and the experience for what it is. And maybe that bit of playfulness that you get from not taking it all so dire and so profoundly serious will help rid you of these concerns about how far those negative thoughts could carry you.